to a couple in my career that haven't had anything.
Yeah.
You know, everything's got its thing. Now that, and what that means is with that old service is that the house is not grounded.
Okay.
So that is something that needs to be taken care of.
Okay.
It needs to be grounded to the plumbing and or to the earth. So they put those rods in the ground and then ground the house.
Okay.
So if you get lightning or some surge or something like that, it doesn't bore
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
the garage, I just look at the wiring in the garage, and that is all, it's basically the original wiring. There's
Okay.
knob and tube in there. So that would be something to upgrade.
Okay.
There's what we don't like to see is extension cords used as permanent wiring.
Yeah.
So that for the garage door opener, that's what is in there.
Okay.
So that could be taken care of.
Okay.
As long as it's not attached to the house, then you're okay. But that
Okay.
is, it's a fire hazard. And
Yeah.
it should be taken care of over time. We do something about that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Windows and everything are older, but they all function. There is one in the back, the sash. So the thing that holds the window up, and there's springs in it. They're broken, so it doesn't stay up. But that's the only one that I found in the house. There was
Okay.
only one. Otherwise, they all operate correctly. The windows up here, these appear to be single pane, so you do have some single pane. But
Yeah.
windows are again an upgrade over time.
Yeah.
As you live here, it'd be nice to have all that done. Let's see, around the other side, there's nothing wrong with anything there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Another problem.
Yep.
Do you want to take some pictures of the backyard while
Yep.
yeah. Got your basketball court, so
Yeah.
before you go to work in the morning.
We might be taking that out.
Maybe?
But we're not big basketball people.
You
Okay.
could take all that off and put another pole in and put a hammock up.
I was gonna say it's good
You could-
hammock length.
you could
There you
reuse
go,
it.
yeah.
It could
Yeah.
be repurposed.
Perfect.
And I was telling Sarah that can go. It's too close to the house.
That tree, yeah.
It's a mess.
I noticed that.
Okay.
Mm.
And it doesn't provide you any shade or anything.
No, it's
so I
an
would take
awkward
that out.
spot.
That would be one of the first things I do is get that out of there. It's those are roof killers. So they go into the roof and they just destroy it. So that's a good idea. Everything else out here looks good. There's no cracking in the foundation.
That's good.
I go in and I use a moisture meter in the basement. I didn't find any. It's pretty normal moisture as
Okay.
far as basements like this
Good.
go. But the slope looks good around here, and it's all sealed up around, like with the patios. And
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
No, I don't think so.
When do we get inside?
Tell your parents
I'll
this
need to
is a
go-
little bit
go ahead and go
jerky
inside.
in the
I'll get-
filming. They may get a little sick.
I'm gonna go grab them.
Oh, okay. Oh shoot, I didn't grab mine either.
I almost tripped on myself.
Oh shoot, we've got stuff on our shoes.
Oh no. Oh, they have paper towels. Yeah.
Oh, that'll work. Thank you. I actually have booties in the car. Maybe I should grab those. Thanks, guys.
But yeah, you see how big this fridge is. Huge. Is this like one of those sensor ones?
Oh
I
yeah.
just want to throw something away. I can't get the trash can open.
Yeah, it does seem like it should be a sensor. Help. We're not.
Maybe it's not plugged in. Or is it supposed to be plugged in?
Just put them here. No pockets. That's why I have pockets. Here we go.
Oh my god. I'm just, okay.
It's so nice and bright.
Mm-hmm. So many windows.
Mm-hmm.
Shelf for your plants. Yeah, I know.
I don't know if
The
you hold it
moment
for
I
this
saw that,
one,
I was like,
I'll
I could
grab
put so
my
many
box.
plants.
Yes.
Let's see. And I'll just point out the little things that I
Yeah.
know. I mean, really, the electrical is your main concern.
Yeah.
This thing is broken, so you can see the Home Depot.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see it's bent.
Mhm.
And it kind of, it's ruining the door itself. So
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Sample. Popcorn ceiling.
Yeah, the lovely popcorn ceilings.
Okay. And those are usually, like I was saying, 9 times out of 10 that's asbestos.
Yeah.
But as long as you just leave them the way they are, they're painted,
Uh-huh.
so they're all sealed up. If you do anything to them, you can have a company come in and take them out, or as I did, and most people do, is you spray it,
Uh-huh.
scrape it, and then put it in the garbage.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what, actually, my friend who lives in Murray did that with their ceiling.
just keep it from getting airborne and everything. It's
Yeah.
fine, just like anything else. Let's see. So outlets are all ungrounded. Now the problem is that they put the grounded outlets in with the 3 prongs, but they're not grounded.
Okay.
So
And the
but they're
grounding,
the
that was
cheaper
the
ones at Home
things like
Depot.
putting the rods in the ground, right?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and with these, you would need to put an extra wire into that
Okay.
to ground them.
Okay.
So it's not that they're, I see houses all the time that are ungrounded and they don't have grounded outlets, but you shouldn't have 3-prong outlets in there.
Right, okay.
They're faking you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would use surge protectors. If you have
Yes.
computers or TVs or anything like that, do that to
Yeah,
to
the surge
protect
protectors,
them.
okay.
Yeah.
I think almost everything we have is a surge protector.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you live in a newer home, it's not as essential, but with this one, you're gonna have to do that
Yeah.
until if or when you get that taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Fireplace, looks like the damper works fine,
Okay.
so wood burning. Let's see. I did not run the dishwasher, there are dishes in it, I can't run the dishes in it,
Yeah.
but it looks like it's all hooked up correctly underneath the sink, so all that works fine.
Okay.
And just the note that if there's no grounding in the house, then
Yeah.
these don't work.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you drop a hairdryer in the sink,
Yeah.
you're still gonna get electrocuted.
Yeah.
So why they do these kind of things, I'm not really sure.
Right.
Probably, again, just for the look. Stove, everything works fine over here.
Okay.
Really, let's see, that's it, other than, well, he's got a lot of stuff plugged into one outlet in that room, so don't do what he does. There's one outlet in there. Bathroom works fine. There is a little, and you can see from the other side of the bathtub. This is,
Yeah, I noticed that when we went through, we have to
Okay.
redo that.
the problem is, yeah, you could take this out and you could redo this whole thing. The problem is that they just put the tub, and this is a cast iron tub, so it's fairly heavy.
Oh,
And they just put it on the subfloor.
okay.
So the subfloor is just sunk just a little
Okay.
bit back up in here. And there could be, you can't see back in here, but there could be some water damage back in
Okay.
there. But yeah, that could all be re-supported and brought back up.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's good to know.
Mm-hmm. But it is all caulk, and I would probably put some more caulk back
Yeah.
in there. It is a little bit open in there. There is a lip in there which keeps it from going anywhere, but it's
Uh-huh. Okay.
mold going back in there. Let's see, so I get up in the attic and everything looks good up there. I could use some more insulation
Okay.
up there. There's about 5 or 6 inches, but I can
Okay.
always use more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And with the wiring, this is the old homes like this have knob and tube wiring.
Okay.
And that's 2 separate wires that run around to like switches like this that'll come down the wall. They'll have 2 wires that then come together into the switch. New wires are just the single one, the Romex. Okay.
Yeah.
The problem is that this wire, the stuff around it gets brittle.
Yeah.
The rubber that's covering. Okay, so that over time can be a problem. Now I don't know. We can't see inside the wall, so they may have changed this wiring but it's not grounded, so we don't know which one. You have to take the outlets out and look at
Yeah.
everything to find out what is exactly
Okay.
in there. Everything is functioning fine, and obviously they don't have any problems now, so
Mhm.
it is something to take care of over time.
Okay.
Okay. This is just to point out is that that gray tube
Uh-huh.
is called polybutyl. It's been known to leak
Oh, okay.
over time. It's older, it's probably about 30, 40 years old. The main problem they had with that was the fittings. So
Mhm.
if you had a turn in it or something like that, like a 90, the fittings that they would put on were the ones that would break. This is the only place that I found it.
Okay. Okay.
So in my opinion, they've replaced everything but these two lines, but we don't know that. I'm just
Okay.
pointing that out for your,
Yeah.
okay, for your knowledge. And that is your main box up there, so if you need to turn the electricity off to the building, that box up there.
Yeah.
We'll go, when we go back up.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah.
that your main shut off is in there. And then your other one, mostly for the downstairs, like the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Okay.
It's kind of funny, it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, but there's a little note here, it says I put this in upside down. So I don't know if it was the homeowner or, yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh my
So
goodness.
everything looks to be wired correctly in
Okay.
there. But again, it wouldn't be too hard to go back and put a ground into this. The same with the one up there. You
Okay.
can put the ground wire into it, run it outside.
Yeah.
Same with this and have it grounded,
Okay.
at least to the plumbing. So
Yeah.
Right.
It would
yeah.
be helpful.
Yeah.
And some people cover these up and other people turn them into design pieces.
Yeah. It's
They're
lovely.
It's a
nicely painted,
statement,
okay?
yeah. I know.
yeah. Design
Statement
element.
piece.
There's your main water shut off
Okay.
to the building. Now, what you want in a building is called a pressure regulating valve, which is the little bell-shaped valve that goes on it. And that keeps the water pressure at right around 80 psi. Yours is right around 90, which is a little high, but
Okay.
really nothing to be worried about. So over time, I would also put a regulating valve on that.
Okay.
Okay. And to know that things aren't grounded, they would have a wire, the big thick wire coming down here, and it would be attached right here, so we know that it's not grounded.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. So this is your furnace. You have a electric water heater.
Okay.
Get in there and so you got electric water heater, all good. That's an expansion tank that keeps the water pressure equal in the building. This wire is old. It would be nice to have a new wire in here.
Yeah.
But it's hooked up correctly, so we're not worried about that. Your filter it's right here. The only problem that I found is that I can't get it out.
Oh, okay.
So take that out. And then you do this. Because
Yeah,
you want
it's
to
gonna
change this
Yeah.
in the spring, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you can't really get it out.
Well, it was coming out to there. When I got it out to here, it wouldn't come around here, so I couldn't pull it all the way out.
Oh,
So,
okay.
well, now it won't even tear it. Okay. So that was the one problem with that, is just that
Yeah.
being able to get that out and change it. It's clean, so they have done it. Normally we have you, be nice to have a service done on this.
Yeah.
But the filter's clean, so
Mhm.
that would be up to you what you want to do.
Okay.
This is newer, so these are only 7 years old. I was thinking about a green tag,
Oh, right.
so maybe they have them come in and service it, and put a green tag on it, make sure everything is
Right.
functioning properly. Let's see. And this is. There's supposed to be 3 feet here, and that's so that a worker can come in and work on it. But it was installed like this, so
Yeah.
there's not much we can about it. I guess in other times you could ask them to move it,
Right.
have it done, but
Right.
these days I don't think you can do that.
Right.
I mean, they can still get in there and service it, so I
Right.
don't think that's a problem. Okay. Really, that's about it.
Okay.
And as far as I tested, I have a little water meter that I stick in the wall, and
Yeah.
it's pretty normal moisture.
Okay, good.
As far as a basement like this and the age of it goes.
Mhm.
There is a little.
The
Like
slope,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
We talked to the realtor about the slope, and he just said it's kind of like a quirk of these old
older homes.
houses.
They put the basement in, but the way that they didn't really put them in to live in them.
Yeah.
They were utility back then, so, yeah, they didn't really take a lot of time to.
Yeah, you can kind of go this way.
It does, yeah, it kinda goes from each side down to the middle. But it's not from any settling,
Yeah.
cause I don't see any of that upstairs.
Okay.
So if it was settled in the middle, you would see some cracks and things.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
It's not settling, it's just the way they poured the concrete.
yeah.
And the heating works great,
Yeah, it's warm
it
in
does
here.
that, yes, yeah.
Did you wanna take a look at
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, for a basement bedroom, it's bright.
Well, yeah, it's super bright.
And it makes me feel home,
Yeah, that's
which
true.
doesn't happen often.
Right.
No, this is a really good size, like, second, like, kinda master.
Yeah, it is. That is a big TV.
They're big, gamers.
Yeah.
Well, we are too, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah?
Yeah.
You see his setup in here?
We did,
Yeah.
Really nice.
It's funny, as we were talking about doing something similar.
Oh,
That's
okay.
great.
All
Probably
right.
have the room.
Nice.
But
Gaming
we'll-
room.
We'll be a little bit better about where we're plugging things into.
That is something to, yeah, it's a consideration
Yeah.
because he's got, it's a surge protector underneath the desk with 10 plugs in it into one outlet. Which,
Wowza.
Is there only
okay.
one outlet in the room?
No, there's a couple.
Oh,
But I think there's only 2.
okay.
So, yeah, it would be something to, now you can get up into here. The nice thing is, I don't know what's up here. They probably furred this out and then put this drop ceiling in here.
Yeah.
So it's still, you have the ability to get up into there and possibly rewire it
Okay.
without a lot of damage.
Okay.
Maybe run some wires because the main support, so what you would look at is this is the main support.
Uh-huh.
So all of these supports run this way. So if you
Yeah.
were to bring a wire from over there, you could run it through here and then put it up.
Oh,
to the
okay.
ceiling.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not a, not a cheap thing to do, but
Uh-huh.
it is doable.
Yeah.
So if that's something you wanted to do.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you have any questions, that's about it.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I
Go
don't
home.
have any questions right now, but I'm sure my dad might when he watches this video.
Right. When he can.
Do you want me to send him the inspection report?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that'd be helpful.
You wanna send
Yeah.
me his
Mhm.
email and I'll send him the report and he
Yep,
can look
I'll
at
just
it?
send
If
your-
he has
your
any
mom's.
questions, he can call me or
Okay.
if you do too.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, yeah,
He-
I'd be
he'd
happy to
love
do
that.
that. Sure.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah, of course.